Maandamano yapo kuanzia asubuhi, jioni, mchana mpaka kesho kutwa tunakesha wakibeba mabomu, tunabeba matofali na mawe mifukoni.
Nani hajasoma neocolonialism? Unataka kuniambia wabunge hawajui neocolonialism? Wanaposaini mikataba fake hawajui? Hawajataka kuyapa haya mambo kipaumbele. Tuna viongozi ambao ni viranja na sio viongozi.
How do you love someone who doesn't love you?
Kujenga uzio ndani ya ziwa, kuwaweka mamba pembeni na kutoa maeneo ambayo kina mama wanaweza kufanya shughuli zao.
This is the biggest question I have today. You understand? So, welcome to my YouTube channel. It's Lovey Talks, and we are going to see, as Tanzanians are going into election, it's just 2 days to elections. The citizens are something else.
Balozi Humphrey Polepole, mbunge mstaafu, mwenezi wa Chama cha Mapinduzi na mjumbe wa kamati kuu na mjumbe wa halmashauri kuu ya taifa, mstaafu, amepotea.
Yote haya Dr. Samia, mnataka nini? Anataka kusemaje? Mwache, hebu sikilizeni kidogo. Ni nini za shida yake? Shida yake ni nini? Tu anaomba ulinzi kwa sababu nimesha hata huku nyuma kutishiwa kuuawa. Nimesha fanywa, angalia hata na huyu anavyonipokea. Hawezi kukuua. Haya, maliza kusema.
Wajepa vitu vingi.
Basi mheshimiwa, ndio. Niambie. 2025 kwenye huo uchaguzi, kwa sababu rais anafikiria anataka kulazimisha misaada ipite ili arudi Ikulu. Anajidanganya. Tutatumia hiyo miswada hiyo. Tutatumia miswada hiyo kumuondoa Ikulu na kumpeleka jela. Na mimi ndo nitaongoza wananchi.
No one is happy with the elections. Like, you know, when it always comes to elections in Kenya, people are like, wow, we have power, and the other side we have the, and everyone is so excited that they are going to vote and they are going to take someone home. You understand? For this time round, it's something else in Tanzania. No one is happy, because the incumbent, the sitting president has done it again.
Nasema nitaongoza wananchi, tutatumia nguvu ya umma kama hii miswada itapita, kutumia uchaguzi huo kumuondoa rais Ikulu, kumpeleka Segerea jela. Sifiti kitanuka. Kile kilichotokea Kenya 2007 ni cha mtoto. Hatuwezi kuzoeleka namna hiyo, tunaona watu wanateseka afu tukakaa hivi.
Dar es Salaam amepotea. Yaani Dar es Salaam unapotea. Dar es Salaam polisi hajui umekwenda wapi, jeshi la wananchi hajui umekwenda wapi, familia hajui umekwenda wapi, lakini umepotea.
Yani amefanya ile kitu. He has done that thing again. In that she has collected all the oppositions and take them to prison. And if you try to talk, they disappear. They disappear with you. And this is so shocking. I don't know how they are going to handle this, but the reality is now coming. It's hitting them. The reality is hitting them. No, that reality that they used to see Kenyans and Raila Amolo Odinga going to the street, being tear gassed, and many shops being looted, is now the reality that is hitting Tanzanians.
Tulikuwa tumemwambia, tunaimbia wao, nipigwe teke sitarudi nyuma, nipigwe teke, nitupie tear gas, nitupie tear gas.
They are now waking up and they are now realizing that they need to do more, not only having a leader or having president, but the country needs accountability.
Viongozi wa kufokea watu, viongozi ambao hawataki kuwajibishwa, viongozi ambao hawataki kuulizwa. Wewe ni nani usiulizwe? Mungu tunamuuliza kwa ajili ya majibu yetu. Wewe ni nani? Kitu kingine, Tanzania kwa data nyingi ambazo zinatoka kwenye international institutions zinaonyesha labda tunaendelea labda kwa pointi 2, tunaendelea labda kwa pointi 5, lakini hatuendelei wote. It's inequality. Wanaendelea wachache, wanarudi nyuma wengi. Kwa hiyo hatuwezi kuwa na taifa lenye maendeleo ambalo wachache ndio wanapanda, wengi wanabaki nyuma, kiasi kwamba tunajidanganya.
They need accountability. Everyone is trying now their eyes are opening. The youths, their eyes are opening. The politicians, you understand? You know, I have been liking Tanzania for one thing, in that they have a system that works for themselves. And this system, you have to respect it. Like, hakuna kubishana. Hakuna kubishana. This system has to work for them. Then I realized that this system was breached.
Kuna watu wanatishatisha ili kuwafanya watu wasitoke tarehe 29. Nataka kuwaambia, ninayezungumza hapa ni amiri jeshi mkuu wa nchi hii. Nataka kuwaambia wasithubutu. Kibati tu kikipasuka, sisi tuko nao. Tumejipanga vizuri. Tokeni, kapigeni kura, rudini nyumbani mkapumzike. Hakuna hofu, hakuna kuogopa.
They broke the system. They broke the system. Someone appointed herself to be the running mate. And I know there's a problem somewhere. And they're also saying there's a problem. How do you lock your competitors? Then you want to compete. They want to compete. And someone said that they want to take back their country. And after taking back their country, what do they want? They want all the audits, all the money, the posters they use. Like everywhere you go, you find these pictures here. Everywhere is painted blue, green. And it's mama all the way. You understand? And I also wonder, you know, when people are going into elections and we have a party, that party takes care of its member. The party takes care of its members. But in a system where the member of that particular party are being kidnapped, someone they don't know where they are, some are being locked out, and if you try to talk, your charge is, they close your charge, they intimidate you, they arrest you, and who uses that? You know, what these people lack is wisdom. And I know there's one person misleading this entire party.
Makanisa ya Ufufuo na Uzima ambao mimi nayaongoza, ni kiongozi wao, yalifungwa kwa sababu mimi nilitoa hotuba ya kupinga utekaji. Unaona sasa ilipofika. Sasa unaweza kujiuliza, mimi nilipinga utekaji, makanisa yakafungwa. Ina maana aliyefunga makanisa na utekaji wana uhusiano? Mimi ni swali lile, sijasema wana uhusiano, ni swali. Kwa sababu mimi nilikemea utekaji. Nikasema utekaji haufai. Makanisa 2006 makanisa yamefungwa.
And you know, now the politics of people and young people are following like goats and sheep is over. It's over. You can't sell fear and you can't sell intimidation to the people now. Even if you go everywhere. Now we have it in Cameroon. You know what's happening in Cameroon? The same thing is going to happen in Tanzania. And the same thing happened in Kenya. And the reason why these people are now, their eyes are opening, it's because it happened in Kenya. And after Kenya, then the world changed. However much the Kenyan thing didn't succeed, but it sent a message, not only to the Kenyan or East Africa, no, to the world. It went to Madagascar. Then we went to Morocco, Nepal, Pakistan. And the thing happened. Young people should take back what belongs to them. Because they are telling us about the future. The future. But who has the future?
Watoto wetu wanahitaji maisha mazuri. Wanahitaji elimu, wanahitaji uchumi, wanahitaji matibabu bora. Watu wangapi kwenye nchi hii wanakufa kwa sababu ya kukosa aspirini tu peke yake? You people wake up. Kwenye neno la Mungu anawaulizia Wagalatia, enyi Wagalatia msio na akili, nani aliyewaroga?
A 90-year-old person has the future, or a 20-year-old man or men and women who has the future. And the things has changed. Things has really changed. And it's high time, because we are living in a society where there's no freedom of speech, expression. There's not that freedom. You understand? And that's the thing Kenyans have been enjoying. The freedom of expression. They go to street, they say, we don't want this, we don't like this, how it's happening, we don't like it. And the same thing can't happen in Tanzania. The same thing can't happen in Uganda. You understand? That's the reason why you find that there are so many Tanzanians in Kenya. There's so many Ugandans in Kenya. Why? Because there's freedom of expression. You can do it as long as you don't commit any crime. Just live the life, because we are all struggling with the same life. You understand? So I've come to understand, and I don't understand how this thing is gonna happen, but we are praying that Tanzania has a peaceful election and power transition. You understand? But one day someone said, revolution, it's its own people.
You know how, when governments are in power, how they behave. I think probably you can give people on the other side a little education. That sometimes revolutions eat their own children. Yes. Yeah. Government eats their own people. This government is going to punish you more than they will punish me. I'm telling you, in another 1 year, you will be crying in my office to come and represent you. I know, I can tell you.
You remember this settlement by one Kenyan politician. Revolution, it's its own people. And this thing, people need to understand. People need to come and recollect and think about, what kind of revolution is that? What will benefit me and what will harm me? What is it? Then we come to the reality and feel like politics is part of us and is part of our business. And that's when we will have accountability. We will have a strong constitution. Because what's going on in Tanzania is they want change. They want a new constitution. They want election reforms. If election is stolen, you can go to court and petition. And that's a system that is not there. And they begged, before we have a reform election, before we have elections, let's have a reform. This reform is not only to benefit the current leaders. It's for the future of a country where we will have an election, and election is accounted for. So, my friends, where are we going to? So, if you watch this video and you really like it, know that people have woken up. You understand? And you see the system, how things works. We don't have an hospital in this place. We don't have a school, or this school is really dilapidated. This person has no way to live. You see, people come together and they solve that problem. They come together, and that's sisi kwa sisi, us for us. So I'm gonna leave something down here. If you watch this video, then ensure that you support this progress. Thanks for watching, and rest in peace. Raila Amolo Odinga.
Nitupe maji, onitupe maji, nipigwe pingu, onipigwe pingu, niwekwe jela, niwekwe jela, hata Ruto apinge, hata Ruto apinge, hata Ruto apinge, sisa tutarudi nyuma. Hata Ruto apinge, hata Ruto apinge, hata Ruto apinge, sisa tutarudi nyuma.